back to the channel. This is Five Finger Tree Punch, and this is week 15 of the hardcore series, starting out on day 99. After my scare in the nether and I almost died in lava, thought I'd just take it easy today and just work on the crops today. On my carrots, and I got the beets and wheat and potatoes, full 9x9, so I'm getting tons of crops here that I'll be able to trade with the villagers. Yeah, just playing it safe this, at least until the 100-day mark. Yeah, I don't want to die 1 or 2 days right before the 100-day mark. So yeah, just real safe on day 99 and day 100. Yeah, we made it. But just gonna play it safe. Yeah, no chances today. Chop up the trees. Chop up my dark oak tree. But I actually realized after researching trees that I can actually plant the spruces in a 2x2. I didn't need the dark oak trees. So yeah, kind of wasted emeralds with the wandering trader on dark oak saplings when I could have just been planting spruce trees 2x2. So once I get a chance to get back out into this little tree farm area I got going, I'm gonna replant all the trees in a 2x2, and then just make it way easier for me to get wood and I don't have to be running so far out. Yeah, just got the trees going today because we finally made it. Day 100. Here's to another 100 days. And go right into day 101. I actually spend this whole day doing like a tour of the whole world that I've done for the 100 days. And look at this, yeah. All the villagers, this is where they've been going. Having a party outside of this fortress. There must be like a dozen villagers out here. My farmers. I still haven't found the farmer that I got mastered. I don't know where he went to. I looked at a couple of these guys and they didn't seem like they were the one. And I tried to corral some of these guys back in here. And I thought if I went and hit the bell that they would run back inside. So that's what I go do over here. Just give it a tappy tap and run back to see if they're coming in. Actually, a couple of them do come in, but I think the rest of them are out of range of the bell because I think the village center is based around that bell, and these guys are like way too far away from it, and I think that's why they're not responding to the bell. They might not even be attached to the village anymore. They've been out here so long and away. But yeah, I'm just running back and forth trying to get them in, and I also go looking around for how they got out of here because I figured it must be somewhere near here because that's where they're all collected. So I check a couple of these other houses, villager houses here, and there is some snow there, but I don't think that's the spot. Then I thought for a second maybe there was like a hole in their house, but nope, there's a spot right there. Yep, they were just walking right over that Eskimo house, and right out in the middle of nowhere, and they couldn't get back in. I played myself, that's what happened. So yeah, just tear a hole in this guy's house. Yeah, not even worried about his house. I need to stop these villagers from getting out because they'll just keep breeding and then getting out, and then I'll have a massive collection of villagers out there. I imagine it'll just eventually cause a tremendous amount of lag. And yeah, I don't know why this ice is growing in the middle of the village either. I guess just because it's a snowy biome, you get these random ice cubes. This little area looks okay. I got that piece of dirt just to be safe. And I checked the rest of these houses because there are some villagers on the outside around there, and yep, wouldn't you know, another igloo is the culprit. So yeah, just tear that little igloo house down. I actually end up having to fix this house a little bit more in this wall because the bed is right next to the wall, so when the villager sleeps in his bed and then it pops out, he ends up popping out on the other side of the wall. So yeah, I'm gonna actually have to go back and fix a lot of these little igloo houses, or any house that I built, or that's near the wall I built. Yeah, because they're just gonna keep going to sleep and then popping right out on the other side of the wall. And day 102, I thought I should go get a horse to put in the stables. There was an area across the lake, or the ocean. I knew there were horses there, had gone there to go get the cows. So yeah, just if you right click on the horse, he will let you ride him for a second and kick you off. And if you just keep repeating that process, he'll eventually fall in love with you, and he's yours forever. As long as you have a saddle. Which I did bring my saddle, and I brought my diamond armor that I had found in the Nether Fortress. So yeah, just got me a horse today, and put his armor on, and rode him all the way back. Because you can't swim with horses, they will just knock you off and then they'll get lost in the water. It's sad. And I realized I wasn't able to get him back inside because of the wall. So yeah, I just had to cut a hole through the wall here. And, just get him right through there and close it back up. And hopefully he will stay inside. Because I do have some leads that I had gotten from the wandering villager. And I just drug him right into the stables there. And leashed him out to the wall. But yeah, hopefully I'll end up breeding them, because I do believe I have a villager that has golden carrots, and I'll breed them, because he seemed fast, but he's not the fastest horse I've seen. But they go pretty fast. They can actually go up to 3 times faster than your sprint speed if you get the right horse, but all those stats are random. And day 103, yeah, thought I'd go out and look for an outpost, because I still want to get my hands on some totems of undying, and I found a village, so that was cool. It's a nice little setup they got going there with their bell. And I saw this little building, it has the lectern, I believe that block is there. It's a cool little building they got set up for a lectern villager. But yeah, hopefully I find an outpost. I don't find one today. And there's actually another village just within viewing distance of this one. And I went and checked that one out too. But I mostly searched this one. And I still haven't found the outpost. Supposedly outposts can spawn in any biome that a village spawns in. But it's also slightly rarer than a village. And while I was searching this other village, I found this hole. Which is dangerous because there's a golem in there, and if I accidentally hit that golem, he will crush me. I don't even know if I can stand a chance even with my diamond armor, because golems hit pretty hard. Not as hard as pandas. I think pandas actually hit just as hard, if not harder. I've seen a couple guys on the Hermitcraft series get crushed by pandas. And I found this little hole or cave here near the village. I thought I'd inspect it, and what do you know? Creeper right off the bat. He might have put a hurting on me, but I got the knockback on my sword, so yeah. I don't usually like knockback, but it seems to be pretty handy as far as creepers are concerned, because it just threw him right back in the hole after I smacked him. Man, I thought I might go exploring this cave, but it was such a wide open area and dark, and I could start to tell that there were other passageways in all directions, so nope, not doing that. Not dying today. And then I pretty much spent all day 104 running all the way back to the village. My main village, that is. You can actually see the tower in the background. I do want to build like a trail going to this other village, because I'd like to go back and forth with my horse, because it would just be cool, but I don't want to fall in a cavern, so I want to make sure I have a pathway kind of spelt out for me so I don't get lost as well. And day 105, thought I'd make me a map. Thought this might help my search for an outpost, because I was not having a whole lot of luck, and I was almost getting lost while I was out there, and I found those other 2 villages. But yeah, those other villages were actually pretty far out, and I thought I used to know how to make a map, but apparently I don't. So I'm over here using my compass to make another empty map, and I thought maybe this is a different empty map than the one I already stole from the other villages. But nope, it just stacks with those other maps. So went to plan B, went over to the cartographer's little house he has, Because I believe you can put the maps in there and make copies and whatnot. That was the new change they made to maps. And try to throw it in here. Luckily it has a graphic here because that obviously looks like it's just going to copy it if I do that. So yeah, it's having a little trouble here. That's just going to copy it. Doesn't matter if I put a bunch of stacks of it either, so I figured I'll just put it in my hand because I believe that will activate the map. Yep, and there it is. Yeah, full map, completely explored. But I want a big map because I really need to go far out to find this outpost, if there's even one nearby. Because apparently it spawns within 300 blocks of a village, but up to thousands of blocks. So yeah, I could end up going pretty far out to try and find this outpost. So I figured I'll make a really huge map. That's one zoom level. I think it goes up to about 4 zooms here. Do another one. Yep. My exploration area is getting pretty small on that map now. And it's about a quarter of it explored. So go ahead and throw another piece of paper in there and zoom it in more. And yeah, oh, that looks pretty good. That's like just a little dot on there now. Well, like I said, I'm gonna have to go really far out. So I zoom out again. And this time, yep, I'm just one little dot on there. And I think that ends up being the last time I can zoom it out. Because there's a max. Yep, there's a little X. I can't zoom out anymore. Yeah, so now I'm prepared with my map. And decide I'll go head out and do some exploring. So I hop in the boat and go through this water area. I was just kind of going along the coast, and what do you know, found another village. This will be the third village just this week that I found. The map there, you can see I went all along the coast, and of course they have a brew stand. I didn't even have to get a blaze rod for that. I could have just found one in this village. And yeah, this I can't imagine that this village is only that one building, so I go up a little hill here. Yeah, that's where all the other stuff is. They got a golem, so it must be a pretty decent sized village. We usually like to search these buildings to see if there's any good stuff on their chests. There's usually not, but you know, never know. Might get lucky. Oh, there's their bell. They don't have a very spectacular setup with their bell. Oh, apples. I'll take apples all day, per day. Because I don't even think I have any oak trees. I'm doing nothing but spruce, so I haven't really been getting apples. Got some hay, that's cool. Some horses. I need to get me another saddle. So I only have the one for my one horse, but I'm going to need to get another horse to start breeding them. And it was getting pretty late already, so I was kind of running around just making sure I found a bed to lay it down for the day. Yeah, hope you liked the video this week. Got some exploring done, found some villages, but no outpost yet. And I will see y'all next week in week 16. See ya! If you like the content, be sure to give it a like and comment. It would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe to get all the latest videos.